fireman's here.
Yep.
Anybody else inside?
Don't think so.
Right.
Just make sure. Is everyone out? Everyone is out.
Yeah, after a couple of hours stomping, we'll feel it. Right, so is everyone coming? They're not coming because they're
I think everyone's coming.
Right.
I think.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. Nothing in depth here, it's literally just to show you where you are and to describe a few bits. Okay, so. Can you go this way first? No.
So apparently that's where they used to come in.
Yes, so they'd be processed in
that building and then come in that way.
Here. Yeah, so from the 70s onwards that would have been the way.
Okay.
See, I'm being young that I am on like the old school ones that like the old Doctor Who's. Oh, I watched them all the way back in the day. William Hartnell,
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom Baker,
Right.
Patrick Troughton.
Oh wow.
Right, this is the firing squad wall. There were only 2 executions during the time when the American military was here in the Second World War. Most of them were hanged, and we'll show you that all shortly, but 2 of them were shot when it was born. It's just literally behind where the green flag is now, which is very helpful. Well, that's where it happened. So this is known as a firing squad wall. And it's thought you can see the bullet holes, and there are residues of metallic evidence still there, and just a little bit blackened. So if you come back during the day, or feel like having a peruse later on with a torch, just behind the cabin. Okay. Civilian executions before the Second World War, buried underneath here. Unmarked. That's Mark, I believe.
It's not just an apparition.
And I got it on camera as well.
My mother-in-law will get it.
No, that's fine.
Her brain says 19 and her body says 69, so
That's fine.
yeah.
With the apparition visiting area and catching, we reckon he might have been the night watchman at these 2 doors in the end. You'll see a couple of times over the last few months.
Can we access that as part of the investigation?
Both doors, we can. Right, so this is what's known as Treadmill House, and it was latterly during the Victorian time the infirmary. So the top floor there was the infirmary. You've got upstairs coming down. This middle area here, you can see that was where the old treadmill used to be. So during, I think it was 1812, don't quote me on the date, but the big fork-turned treadmill was installed here to grind corn, and that was then used in the local community, right? So this is the word that so you're welcome to go. This is a hard labor area.
this place got tunnels?
Pardon?
Has this place got tunnels?
It does, unfortunately they're not accessible at the moment. They've knocked through, and I'll show you in the yard where that is. But because we thought that it was going to be demolished and all the rest of it, the loopholes to get permission to dig down. But now we're not selling for development. You never know. Have you been to Shrewsbury?
No.
They've got their amazing tunnels underneath theirs, but we've got better than that. Ours is older. Not yet, but we will. Right, little security office. Unfortunately, the stairs that you'll see in there, some lovely stone stairs winding up, they've now been blocked off. But that's quite an active area for audio and EDP. If anyone wants to get in there later and get some quiet time, so you can go in there and out the other side, but it's just going to go this way. Mind the step.
Sorry?
Within the gatekeeper's quarters for him and his family. If you go up there, it's really small, really claustrophobic. There's some of the most incredible phenomena I've had on both of them, so it's worth going up there. But it is quite small, so that's one for later. If you do get up there, do ask for Mr. Grumpy or Bob. Mr. G, you already got a t-shirt on that says Mr. up there. And then in here, you want to go through to that room, round to the right, right in there you've got part of the wall was dismantled when they thought it was going to be developed, and they've broken through into what turns out to be the start of the cells that run underneath the yard. So you can see, you can crawl into it, look down the line of cells and know that it extends the whole length of the yard. So you can see two here, but it goes the whole length. Is that easy coming in?
Can you get in them? Can't get in them. Ah, damn.
That's mine.
No, don't go anywhere, unfortunately.
I was going to say,
Yeah, might be worth sitting in there during the night. I'm picking up on something upstairs though.
In Hampshire and Agincourt, it's only opened once or twice, because upstairs they've actually got the Masonic Lodge, so they're pretty careful. But we got rid of the ladder, so we got the Masonic Lodge on that. But they have a similar thing in the Agincourt. Two other groups that was trying to do it wouldn't stay there. Our guy was in there with Dottie, and it was some good EVPs coming out of one little hole like that. It was amazing.
Oh, we're going upstairs, good, because there's something up there. Up only. Are we allowed up there?
Yeah. We've got to go up there. Oh, then that further up is chained off.
No, I want to go up.
Wait, here's the governor's office.
No access, prison staff only. Well, I'm going to ask.
That's governor's office, and we're not allowed up there, it's prison staff only.
Don't tell anyone. I'm going up there later somewhere up there. Investigation, isn't it?
Still waiting for Dave. Dave. Is that everybody? Looks like. Okay, right, welcome to the yard. Exercise yard. It's the only prison in the UK that is entirely sealed on all four sides. So most prisons would be against the external wall, or whatever. This one would be entirely locked. So behind you, that was the governor's house. Look back through the archive photographs, you'll see pictures of them standing outside with the guards. That area there was completely blocked off to prisoners. The white fence was basically it. Could never go.
Do you get activity out there?
Yes. Unfortunately, that's what's now the staff office. So that is what.
Oh, we're not allowed up there because there's something up there.
Oh, it's our staff office now. We've got all the computers and everything there. But that is obviously you've got access to the lower area.
Can I sit on the stairs though?
I can't open it up, I'm afraid.
No, can I just sit on the stairs?
Oh,
not
yeah,
go up there, just okay, cool.
Is A wing, leads to D wing. There's no logic here. So A wing, D wing, B wing. Okay. B wing is the one that's used in all of the films and the TV shows because it's absolutely beautiful. It's the largest wing. Got 3 floors, and it is perfect. It looks gorgeous, but don't be fooled. This is one of the most active places. A wing is absolutely horrible. It's one-sided, and whether that makes a difference psychologically because it's narrower, it's dark grey and red, it's not nice in there, and that's where the cranes were. So if anyone's interested in the cranes...
Were they here for about 2 months, weren't they?
About a year, between 9
about
and 12.
A year.
Alright.
Can I just say most A-wings in every prison have normally solitary confinement wing because they're the beginning, what they class as the beginning.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. When the cranes were here, that was on the sea. So when people come here now, they say, oh, we're going to do freedom to the cranes, and the cranes are freedom for actually that. But they weren't completely...
Let's check that out. So it's got glass in it. Anyone down there? Make a noise. Was it yours that fell?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, cool.
There's no real reason for it to do it either, because it was...
I swear over in that window over there, I saw a light.
Yeah, it's here, mate. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like it's here, doesn't it, in this area. You want to put that thing on?
Yeah, could be. Another no entry here.
Yeah.
baby. You get 5 years for crying. Wow, the doors were thick in some of them. That's fucking well thick. You alright?
Do you know if they're going to have a wheelchair just in case?
Not sure.
Okay, buddy.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know you are, but can.
That's good. Didn't go. Let's carry on. Let's hang up and change.
You got painkillers on you, yeah?
No, don't do that.
No?
Great trends on the thing going down. Spirits in here. And not nice. There.
Oh, we through this way, are we?
Yeah, the lady was just wondering where you guys were. And so,
and then they would have had a piece of string standing to one side, and they would have just pulled the butt. No, there would have been a big metal hook in the ceiling, and the noose would have been around and the hook. You know, like you imagine in a abattoir in a meat setup, with the big metal hooks that come out and the fishtail. It would be one of those where they hang the noose up, and then they literally stand to one side. And literally pull the bucket or the stool out with a bit of rope, and the person will go down and go like that. And next victim, please.
Next victim, please. Step forward.
Right, buddy.
Yeah, I picked them up very quickly. The worst one was actually that one downstairs, by the stairs. Do you know, as we come down the very first step, that was it. I felt really not comfortable, even Dara did. Yeah. We just... The spine I got, it's really painful.
Done the schoolboy error.
If you need batteries, come and see me, I've got loads.
Love, honour, obey. Your sickness and in hell was better for Cora. It was about a week and a half ago. Love, honour, obey.
Just give everyone a bearing where we are now. Okay, so directly opposite A wing, you've got B wing, where Simon
When we was out in the yard, I swear I saw a light in here.
That happens quite a lot. So just check there's nothing on it now. Oh wow. So this is beautiful B-wing and a really, really good place for photographs. We've had just taking random shots when I'm looking up at 3 o'clock one morning, and there's white figures leaning over the top of the rails, like looking down. So good one for captures. I'll show you those later if anyone's interested. But this is beautiful B-wing. If you want to go up to D-wing from here, go upstairs onto the 2s, down the end and cross over, and it leads you back down. Okay? So just explore.
You gotta love the suicide net.
Yeah. We have no jumping on that last one.
Really?
What now?
Do they really want to last?
Oh, really? That's now or what's come back, I think. Don't get me started.
You know what's worse? When somebody on the 3s decides, technically, level 3s in every wing is for prisoners with high, what do they call it? No, they got privileges.
Oh, okay.
So people that have worked their way up to be what is known as trusted prisoners, people that people that you can, people that hold jobs like the wing orderlies and what have you. Well, it wasn't called trustees in my day, but they were like wing orderlies and people that you could give a little bit more responsibility to and not have to watch so closely. But then you'd have the odd prisoner from 1 and 2s that knew they were never allowed up on the 3s, that would go up on the 3s to specifically, on a guard, throw a bucket of excrement and piss, and then you end up with things like Wales disease or the equivalent of in your eyes, and I've known an officer to die of that as well.
What's the most valuable thing in prison?
Toothbrush.
No.
No, it is.
No. No.
Well, it's like that or tobacco.
No.
Go on then. So this is B-wing. Feel free to explore all 3 levels.
Fun cards.
That's C-wing.
I knew a lot of people, a lot of prisoners that had no family whatsoever, and they were more worried about their tobacco or a toothbrush, because why? They'd sit in their cell with a toothbrush. They'd pull. They'd use the nail sets they had. They'd pull the bristles out, and they'd sit there like that, and they'd make a shank or a stabbing object with it, and they'd go up to someone. They'd go up to someone and go, I want a bit of tobacco. If I don't put more tobacco in my cell, I'm going to come back and know and lick the shit. And then they let you go off like that, and then drop it in a bin, and then the guards will be a bit like...
If you're recording, it's all right.
Oh, thank you. You got it? No, I'm not recording. It's fine.
Hoping that they wouldn't come back for more.
But I do know, if you had a phone card...
Oh, for the people that had family, yeah.
If you had a phone card that still had credit on it, you get offered so many things.
Oh, you get offered things, but if people... Oh, hello. If people were to take stuff... they would literally walk up behind, like I just did to Perry, they'd walk up behind, they'd lightly hold it to your throat, they'd give you a time limit of say 10, 20 minutes. If you did not go back to their cell within... Oh, I'm here, darling.
Yeah.
You can't go in.
You can't go in.
Oh, you can't go there.
Yeah, to investigate.
I got in there.
No, I know you're there. I can hear you. Hear you, big gob.
Yeah, so if you hadn't got back within the time limit of what they'd asked for, you get shanked. And that's it.
Yeah, you missed him, didn't you? I missed him. Winding him up. So I've got on there, mate. I've always...
Well, people be careful, that's got a link to it in your trip. Just let the people behind us know.
This wobbles. No, not wobble, it's got a lip.
Which is your soul, mate? Which is your soul?
Yeah, the women's day, yeah?
Are we in D-Wing?
This is the one that's a nice one at the mall, where there's a lot of
you played a lot. It's springy.
Simon's Mark.
As in,
I was just making sure that we've got connection.
Yeah, affirmative.
Are you back at where all the coffee and stuff is?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to pop up the way wing and plug a camera in. I'll be back in 2 minutes, mate.
We'll move on to in a second.
No, this is a paranormal investigator's dream.
Yes, and can't wait to get going. So, also, there's little places I haven't shown you because if I looked, it took you into everywhere. Then
Yeah, you will be all night, so.
the thing is, we've got this tonight, and then we're going to the ancient round on Sunday.
all night, all of you.
No, just four of us.
We've done that before. I think Harold's done it before. He's going to have fun now.
Yeah, it's
Believe me, you'll have fun at ancient man.
right. I don't want to scare people away because you're having fun. But I will move towards the door, and if anyone wants
Just leave it themselves.
also good for apparitions in here. Has some really good photographs over the past couple of years. So it's really good.
Just been sitting there.
Stand in the lobby.
Go up onto that second floor, first floor.
Isn't this interesting? It took half the battery out already, and everything was fully charged.
You go off into that first floor and you get the funhouse effect on
in
that
here,
first floor.
I'm guessing this is where a lot of loitering would have taken place, but if you just stand in this bit, everyone's always passing through, but this area here, I always get really good EVPs as well, because it's overlooked, I think. Again, it's the places that people don't spend time in, that seem to get more, it's like, it's not allowed to build up.
It feels weird.
I keep getting the fun out of the
No, I feel like someone's doing that on my head.
Are you getting a headache? I had a headache in there.
I literally walked in here and I just felt like on my head. Pressure on my head. Going up onto that first
If you want to
floor.
go down, turn left at the bottom, and that is the hanging shed.
Ooh, nice.
Right, hanging shed, everyone.
Hanging shed! Shout out the hanging shed and everybody comes to run.
So is that the bottom where they would drop?
Yeah.
Well, probably in there, so. Ah.
The wall.
Wait a second.
Marcus has got stuff in there. Hello? Is there somebody in here? Can you make a noise?
Oh yeah, this little room deserves a lot of quiet time and you will get stuff in here. Alright lads, be nice.
Are you going to show yourselves tonight?
No doubt we will.
Mean no harm
No
or disrespect.
Absolutely. We're all your friends tonight. We're
Yeah.
not judging.
Nobody gets judged.
Unless she calls you a demonic, and then I'll
Alright, so obviously you set stuff up in here already. If you want another way into A wing, up the external stairs there.
That's all right.
If the morgue. They tend to get a lot of physical activity in here with people being shifted. I was in here once and my arm just floated up. That's like, literally, I had no control over it, and then it went down again, and that's happened several times to a few people in this room.
Have you come to the third floor? You have the cells up.
Which wing?
The A wing just come
A wing.
through.
C wing.
The C wing where
C wing's a little small wing.
and the sort of stairs where that's got something. I think that got the stairs just come down inside.
She worked there.
Mary Bell.
Right, medical healthcare corridor, absolutely horrible, weird stuff's happened here. I bought my guitar here once, set it up with a recorder and a camcorder on it when during lockdown we were doing cleaning, we're getting it home cleaning, and I had it on the chair just here. And I came back 10 minutes later and the leg had been snapped off. But this was a little boy's wing, so the toilet I was full of little monsters this So yeah. So if you want some mischief tonight, please.
Yeah, there's definitely something in this area. Is there somebody here with us? Do you want to make a noise? Let us know you're here.
Yeah, it was cool. We go out that door, all this smells be true. Yeah. That's it. I'll put it on there.
I'm betting you get the same smell out of this one.
I think I unlocked that. Let me just check actually. No, I didn't unlock it. Right, back out the other way. I'm going to do that. Sorry.
That's definitely
It's still just smelling that room there, especially easier.
that room there. You are smelling that. You can definitely tell someone's been.
I picked up on something when I walked in there.
Treatment room. So you have a smell. When as soon as you open the door,
Ooh.
smells like that. That smell you get in the first aid kit. It's not that like liniment. That's what we're looking for. That liniment smell.
So big, isn't it? I don't think we're going to have a problem keeping us all apart. There's so much
I think we just say someone goes to B wing, someone goes to A wing, someone goes to
Just be
D
aware
wing.
of the other people that are in there. Just let you know, is there anybody else in here? And just keep moving around. There's so much to go and do. You shouldn't get it when you go quiet.
It's like amazing.
I have no idea. From the background, this one.
What was that? No, that was a voice. No, that didn't sound nice. 4 minutes in. 4 minutes in. I'll be listening to that. That's what I like about these. Well, apart from the wind, it picks up wind, but it's what I like about these. They pick up so much.
I'm going to put mine on and walk around.
When you're inside, they're brilliant. When you're not, it's not great. She's looking at me already.
So that's the way out of the Morgan Healthcare.
Right, okay.
We should have got out just now, right?
I think we just picked up a voice around there.
Really?
Mm.
Not this surprised. So this like, before they had a hanging shed that we've already seen, like early days, this is where the gallows would have been. There'd be temporary ones when they were set up.
Cool.
What are the American Army doing?
It was kind of commandeered by them to house all of the officers and privates that were sent or committed crimes in the UK.
More like a military prison.
And basically they were probably all headed for Normandy D-Day anyway. You think of who didn't get executed here, what did they go on to? You know, they all went to France. They went from, where was it? Devon, wasn't it? They did over and Weymouth. They all went over from there.
Done it at 3 or 4 different beaches and didn't even make it like that.
Some of them went up to where they were.
I've got a not nice EVP voice out in the courtyard. We're walking back and I had this on and I went, oh, what was that? It's like, didn't sound nice. So I'm going to have to listen to that back. I tagged it 4 minutes. So
We kept this connection. So what we're doing is
I'm using that phone.
right.